guys, and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm sharing with you 5 healthy breakfast recipes that will keep you full and energized for a good part of the morning into lunch, leading up to lunch. So the first one is a baked apple cinnamon oatmeal. I've tried this recipe back in the fall and it has become one of my favorite breakfasts, and it is so simple to make, and the whatever I make, I eat one and then freeze the rest, so I have breakfast for several other days. So what you'll need are some apples, and then you need some sort of milk. I use almond sweetened milk, some salt, some oatmeal. These are old-fashioned rolled oats, I believe. Then you need some cinnamon and honey, yogurt or applesauce, an egg. And then I will have the full recipe video that I made linked in a corner. You also need baking soda, some vanilla, and peanut butter. And a square dishpan, oven-friendly dishpan. And you want to grease up. I usually use coconut oil for that. So this is what it looks like, and I'm going to put it into my grease pan. There we go, and 35 minutes in the oven. So it's all done, and you gotta leave it to rest for 5 minutes. For breakfast this morning, we are having a smoothie, and for myself, I'm having 2 servings. I do 21-day fix, portion fix, and so I'm doing the 2 vegetables, which is spinach, 2 things of fruit. I am using pineapple, strawberries, and blueberries, half a cup of almond milk, and which is half I think this would be like half a teaspoon, I'm pretty sure. And then if I'm wrong, I will put it on a screen. And then a healthy fat, so instead of banana, I'm doing a quarter of an avocado. And I'm starting with ice. So here I layered it, and I'm going to add my liquid, and if I need more, I will add some water. I am also adding, which I almost forgot, I just blended it, and I'm going to add the complete green organic protein. It's plant-based organic protein. I got this at Costco. It's vanilla, and it's actually quite low in carbs if that's something you are watching, with only 2 grams of carbs for 1 scoop, and it has 21 grams of protein. For breakfast today, we are having some homemade granola with yogurt and fruit, and I will be making the granola, and I'm not making a double batch, so for a single batch, you need 3/4 of a cup of old-fashioned oats. Then 1/4 of a cup, I'm using the brown rice cereal. And you want to mix your dry ingredients first. Then you need a tablespoon of flaxseed and a tablespoon of pumpkin seeds. Like I said, I'm doing a double batch. And now you mix this up. And then I'm going to add some 2 teaspoons of honey, 2 teaspoons of maple syrup, and 2 teaspoons of coconut oil. And then I'm going to also top it all up after with some cinnamon. How about half a teaspoon? I also decided to add about 2 teaspoons of shredded unsweetened coconut, and I will have the recipe link down below. Now pretty sure the coconut is, shredded coconut is not listed, but it's just really personal choice. So I already added the sweeteners and the oil, so you can see it's a little wet. And then you're gonna add, and I'm just adding my cinnamon, and then you're going to add it to a baking sheet with parchment paper and bake it for about 20 to 30 minutes depending on your oven at 300. So here it is, ready to go into the oven. I obviously make this once and have it for several times. You can make it the night before if you don't have the time to do it in the morning, or you can make it as a part of your weekly meal prep. We don't go through all of it in 1 week, but I'm just saying. So I make my own yogurt. I do 2% Greek yogurt. Liberté, it's plain, and I just add a teaspoon of stevia. You can add honey. I add stevia because I like the way it tastes. I find honey makes yogurt sour. And I add half a thing of blueberries, and then I'll measure a blue container for my the granola, and that will give you half a yellow, half a blue, 1 teaspoon of sweetener, 1/8 of orange, and half a teaspoon, in case if you're wondering. So I measured some out. Here it is all baked up. I measured some out, and I just sprinkle it all over. My nephew's here already, so okay, here it is. Can't wait to eat it. Today for breakfast, I am making an omelet, and I am putting half a protein, some homemade cured sausage, spinach, some cherry tomatoes, a little bit of onion, half a serving of feta, and 2 eggs. Saute my sausage and onions first. Then I add spinach and my tomatoes. Pour the egg all over it. And I add my cheese. Then I cover it and let it cook. So here it is all done. I serve it with a little bit of hot peppers and half a serving of kefir, which will give me 2 proteins this morning. For tomorrow's breakfast, I am making overnight oats, and I'm making different styles. One is apple cinnamon, and the other one will be peanut butter and banana. So for apple cinnamon, you need obviously apples, cinnamon, maple syrup, some form of a milk or milk substitute, and some rolled oats. I am actually using my steel cut oats. The texture ends up being a little bit different, but I don't mind it. Half a cup of oats, and I'm using containers that are 8 ounces. And then half a cup of milk. I'm using unsweetened almond milk. And you need 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. One teaspoon of cinnamon. And then about 1 tablespoon of apples in each. I just did about 1/4 of an apple in each. So you close them, shake them, and they go in a fridge for overnight. These I used to pack all the time when we used to travel for competitions to have for breakfast in the hotel room. So the next one that I'm making is banana peanut butter. So you need the oats, peanut butter. I'm using the Kirkland All Natural. You also need maple syrup, vanilla extract, and bananas, and cinnamon. So the same amount goes in: half a cup of each oats and milk, about a tablespoon of maple syrup, and then a quarter of a teaspoon of vanilla, as well as cinnamon. You could also add chia seed if you wanted to, and then bananas, and about half a banana in each. Then you close it, you shake it. So once you're done shaking it, you add peanut butter back into it, 1 tablespoon. Then you close it up again and shake again. And you want to shake them well so they incorporate. And that's it. The next day, for the apple ones, you can add more peanut butter or nuts, or in this one you can even add some chocolate chips, up to you. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give me a thumbs up. And if you're stopping by for the very first time and you like these type of videos, make sure you're subscribed. I do post cooking type of videos every Friday and share recipes and what's for dinners and menus and all sorts of stuff. And thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, hope you guys have a wonderful day.